You're watching Courtroom Explained, where we focus on how courts actually apply the law, not just the headlines. This content is for educational purposes only and not legal advice. Today's case involves business icon Martha Stewart and a common legal misunderstanding: the difference between insider trading and securities fraud. According to court records, in 2001, Martha Stewart sold shares of a biotechnology company shortly before the stock price dropped sharply. Public attention quickly labeled the case as insider trading, but that is not what the jury ultimately decided. First key fact: prosecutors were unable to prove insider trading. Insider trading requires proof that someone traded securities based on material, non-public information in breach of a duty. The jury did not find that standard met in this case. Second key fact: the charges that led to conviction were about conduct during the investigation. Prosecutors alleged that Stewart made false statements to federal investigators and attempted to obstruct the investigation by providing misleading explanations for the stock sale. Third, the case highlighted how securities regulation extends beyond trading itself. Courts closely examine honesty, documentation, and cooperation during regulatory inquiries, even when the underlying financial transaction is legal. In 2004, the jury acquitted Stewart of insider trading but convicted her on charges of making false statements, obstruction of justice, and conspiracy. The court sentenced her to a term of incarceration, home confinement, and financial penalties, bringing the case to a procedural conclusion. The key legal lesson is this: failing to prove a financial crime does not shield someone from liability for dishonesty during an investigation. In securities law, transparency matters as much as the transaction itself. How should regulators balance complex financial activity with strict expectations for truthful cooperation? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you value calm, factual explanations of how courts work, consider subscribing to Courtroom Explained.